Despite searching the heavens for signs of extraterrestrial life, humanity has not yet discovered anything. Nonetheless, other scientists think that in order to rule out the idea that an advanced extraterrestrial civilization predated humans, we ought to examine our own planet more closely. Although it may seem unlikely, there are a number of reasons why it is possible that alien species existed on Earth before humans. In addition, a number of extinct ancient civilizations have left behind intriguing myths and enigmatic legacies, while others have completely disappeared. Thus, is it feasible that an advanced extraterrestrial civilization predated humans and had an impact on earlier societies? Prepare to learn all of this and more. Since we've been so preoccupied searching the stars for extraterrestrial life, many people have neglected to consider a major question. How do we know we're the only advanced species that has existed on our home planet? For a moment, imagine that we had proof that modern humans have existed for roughly 200,000 years. But since life first emerged on Earth some 3.5 billion years ago, a sizable portion of the pre-human era is unknown. That is undoubtedly enough time for the emergence and dissolution of multiple pre-human societies, in addition to a non-human species. For a brief moment, picture an alien race with advanced technology existing right here on Earth. If plate tectonics were in effect, there would obviously be no trace of these extinct civilizations. Everything on Earth's surface would be at the ocean's bottom in a matter of millions of years, and those ancient sea beds would eventually transform into mountains. After a few 100,000 years, let alone millions, not much evidence would remain. That being said, an intriguing concept known as the Silurian Hypothesis emerged from the British science fiction television series Doctor Who. Let's first meet the Silurians, who are humanoid reptiles with scaly skin and other unsettling reptilian characteristics, before we go any further. These highly developed technological reptiles existed on Earth long before humans. They originated in the actual geological epoch known as the Silurian Age, which spanned 443 to 419 million years ago. A devastating disaster occurred at some point during this period, forcing the Silurians into hibernation, or deep sleep, from which they would not emerge until many millions of years later, when humanity had established itself as the dominant species on Earth. The key point of the intriguing Silurian hypothesis is that, should advanced civilizations have existed in the distant past, their technologies and remnants may have been lost to erosion or buried beneath geological layers, making it difficult to find any evidence of their existence using current methods. This suggests that there may have been advanced civilizations on Earth for several million years prior to the appearance of humans. The Silurian hypothesis, put forth by astronomers Adam Frank and Gavin Schmidt in 2018, investigates the potential to find evidence of a prehistoric, highly developed society before humans in the geological record. The fact that there has been enough fossil carbon to support an industrial society since the Carboniferous period, some 350 million years ago, is one of the primary reasons they think such a civilization could have arisen. One intriguing finding is that Schmidt had been searching far-off exoplanets for signs of climate change, or hyperthermals, which would indicate sharp temperature increases that would indicate the onset of industrialization and the point at which a civilization was developed enough to turn on the lights, as it were. This is where the intriguing part really begins. By employing many techniques to calculate Earth's temperature, researchers discovered that, 55 million years ago, the planet's average temperature increased from 9 to 14 degrees Fahrenheit. The temperature of the planet has increased significantly. This time frame is known to scientists as the Paleocene-Eocene thermal maximum. This kind of sudden increase in global temperature, possibly caused by the release of carbon, would be the sole trace left by an advanced civilization like our own. There might be signs of using geothermal energy, or there might be differences in the sediment's chemical makeup from synthetic fertilizers, or there might be signs of the isotope plutonium-244, which doesn't exist naturally outside of supernovae. Evidence from these items may also point to the former existence of a highly developed human civilization on Earth. Of course, the thermal maximum or the eruption of a massive monster volcano, such as the one that simmers beneath the Atlantic Ocean today, could have been brought on by a meteor. Alternatively, it might have resulted from the emergence of a sophisticated industrial society that had similar ups and downs as humanity. It's intriguing to consider that all evolved species may end up like this, with civilizations rising and falling in a pattern as predictable as the cyclical nature of the seasons. The irony of this loop in the universe is that it keeps producing species whose technological advancements bring about the precise conclusion they seek to escape. Even though the Silurian hypothesis is quite well liked and fascinating, it is ultimately just a thought exercise. But is it feasible that millions of years ago, on Earth, there was a highly developed civilization? It is theoretically possible that other advanced species or civilizations existed on Earth before the emergence of humans, despite the unlikely scenario that an advanced alien species is hibernating deep within the planet and waiting to awaken. For the following reasons, scientists have given this possibility some thought. Extinction events. Earth has experienced multiple mass extinction events throughout its history. There may have been little to no evidence of these occurrences, wiping off advanced species and their civilizations. At least 5 significant mass extinction events have occurred. These are known as the Big Five by researchers. At least 75% of species go extinct during a large extinction event in a very short period of time, typically less than 2 million years. Is it feasible that a highly developed civilization on Earth became entangled in one of these, ultimately leading to its utter disappearance? Lack of evidence. Even though we haven't discovered anything yet, the lack of solid proof does not automatically rule out the existence of more primitive, highly developed creatures. As we briefly discussed before, over millions of years, Earth's geological processes, such as erosion, plate tectonics, and sedimentation, can progressively obscure traces of historical civilizations. Search for extraterrestrial life. Some scientists have proposed that life may have arisen on Earth more than once, possibly giving rise to several advanced species, based on their research on extremophiles, organisms that can survive in severe environments. Complexity of technology artifacts. It is possible that advanced civilizations left behind technology artifacts, but because of their antiquity and the changes they would experience throughout time, it may be difficult to identify these objects. It was intended to track the locations of celestial bodies, such as the Sun, Moon, and planets, and to forecast astronomical occurrences. It is composed of a network of interconnected gears and bronze dials. The dates of lunar and solar eclipses, as well as the positions of the planets and other celestial occurrences, could all be precisely predicted using this instrument. It had an advanced method for simulating celestial body motions, and for its day, it was incredibly accurate. The Antikythera mechanism's goal is evident, but its beginnings and the identities of those who created it are still a mystery. Some speculate that the ancient Greek philosopher Posidonius may have created it, while others believe a number of scientists and artisans may have contributed to its creation. So, who actually created and developed this oddball artifact? Really, nobody knows. It is important to note that its estimated construction dates range from 204 to 178 BC, and it wasn't until the 14th century that machines with a comparable level of sophistication surfaced once more. Though intriguing, the possibility of advanced civilizations existing before humans is still up for debate in science and remains a theory rather than a proven fact. Investigating Earth's geological past and looking for possible traces of extinct life forms and civilizations are ongoing pursuits for scientists. Like the quest for extraterrestrial intelligence on other worlds or the possibility of life on exoplanets, it remains a theory and a field of speculation until proven otherwise. We might find new hints and amazing discoveries as we go further into the past of our planet. We don't have much more time left, but before we do, we'd like to hear your thoughts. Will we ever discover a long-lost, advanced civilization buried deep under the Earth? Can we discover extraterrestrial life in the universe with the use of artificial intelligence? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below, and remember to check back often for more incredible discoveries about our planet and the universe.